Hey, welcome back to the House of Floss and Fluff. My name is Carrie and I'm here with my third Stitch Mania update. Today is Tuesday, May 15th, and just a quick recap for Stitch Mania this year. I have planned 18 new starts for 2018. They are all Biscornus, and instead of doing a big long video towards the middle or end of the month, I've decided to just do several short videos recapping what I've worked on for the previous few days. So today, I gotta get my calendar here because it's a little bit of a longer recap today. It's going to be what I've worked on for the last 6 days. So we'll be starting with the 9th and working our way to what I worked on last night. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in and get started. So if you watched my previous video, I had mentioned my plans for the 9th was to work on a mermaid theme Biscornu from the Floss Box, and I did go ahead and start that one. I don't have an overall picture, so hopefully you can kind of get an idea of what I'm working on, what it's going to look like from what I have, what I've worked on so far. So this is where I am. Did not get very far on this one, but I think you can get a pretty good idea. The corners are all going to have a fish in each corner, and then there's going to be 4 mermaids throughout the Biscornu. And instead of using the 2 different colored flosses to stitch her tail, I picked a variegated green floss. It's kind of a minty green color, and I really like how it's stitching up. So very cute. And then this is a piece of 14 count Aida that I had hand dyed. I dyed this one a couple weeks ago, just trying to mix some different colors and seeing what I could come up with. So not a huge start there. So then Thursday, which was the 10th, I started another mini Biscornu because we were super busy with errands and different things, and so I didn't get a whole lot of time to stitch. And so that's all I got done on my little mini Biscornu. So I didn't even get one side finished this time. We were just that busy. But I really like this. I love the color. This is one of the variations thread from DMC. It's 4237, and I really like how that is stitching up. And this will be a good one when I'm all done with my 18 new starts. This will be a good one to go back to and hopefully get a quick finish. So, and then this is just 28 count Monaco that I hand dyed with RIT and then over dyed with coffee. Okay. So then for the 11th, I started my Halloween Biscornu from Barbara Anna. And that's what it'll look like. And there is my start. So I was really hoping to get more done on this one because I really like this one. It's super cute. I did change a few of the colors. I didn't have the called for variations thread that was needed, so I changed mine to a variegated, this is 106. And I do like how that is stitching up. I also changed the purple stripe here because this fabric is a little bit darker. Oops. Is a little bit darker than the fabric that was used in the picture. So, and then this is a 14 count Aida that I had hand dyed a while ago. I don't even remember. I don't remember when I dyed this. But I was going through my fabric stash and I saw this and I was like, oh, that'll be really pretty. And it is. It's got some really nice color and modeling in it, so looking forward to going back and finishing that one up. So then next, on the 12th, I started another one from the Floss Box. Again, I don't have the overall picture. The Biscornu, the number on it is 649, and it is needle and thread themed, and this is so super cute. I absolutely love this. So the whole pattern is charted in DMC. I changed some of the colors. I'm using some of my Dinky Dye Silks that I've gotten over the last few months in the Oops packs. And I absolutely love it. It is so cute. And again, this is just 28 count Monaco that I hand dyed a couple weeks ago. But this is definitely moving into one of my favorites that I have worked on so far. Okay. Then on the 13th, I started the Snowman Biscornu from Barbara Anna. And this one calls for all DMC. And I went ahead, I'm just going to show you my bag of floss. I changed everything. This is all just the fancy floss that I've gotten in Thread of the Month clubs. There's some Gentle Arts in there. There's some Dinky Dyed Silks in there. I don't know. It's just a mishmash of different stuff that I had on hand. And let me see if I'm holding him. There we go. Can never tell which way these go. And there he is. So I got the first little snowman done. I absolutely love him. I cannot wait to get back to this one and finish it. And it's stitching up fairly quickly. I'm stitching this on 14 count Aida. This is that, it's by Charles Craft. It's that natural, I want to say they call it a natural linen type, but that's not, you know, it's not a linen, it's an Aida. I don't know, I'm sure you guys have seen this before. I love this stuff. It's not exactly an even Aida. I think that it's sometimes off a little bit, and there are some, I found sludge and stuff in some of the pieces that I've had before, but I really like stitching on this, and I think it's going to look, it's just going to look really nice when it's all done. So, okay. And then yesterday, I started one of the Japanese-inspired doll biscornus from Barbara Anna, and I don't have the overall picture of it, so hopefully you guys can get a good idea of what it's going to look like. And so that is my start. I know it's a little creepy right now because her whole head is not done yet, but I got really tired last night, and so I had to put it down. And then this is, I'm stitching this on a 28 count Joblin that I got from Ye Old Stitchery. It's called Stone, or Desert Stone. And when I first got this fabric, I thought for sure I was going to use it for a Halloween piece, but I put all of the floss colors that were used for this pattern, and I just really liked how it looked. So I really like this one. It's fun. This one's a fun stitch. And I'm using all the Call for DMC. I didn't change anything on this one. Okay, so that is what I've worked on for the last 6 days. And so we are into the last 4 days worth of stitching for Maynia. Today I'm not quite sure what I'm going to work on. I have a couple in mind. One is a strawberry themed one, and the other one is another one of the Japanese inspired dolls from Barbara Anna. That's what it will look like. So I don't know. We'll have to see what calls to me today when I start grabbing and picking floss and whatnot. So what I decide to stitch, I'm not sure. I will say, I think I'm getting a little burnt out with Maynia. I'm having a lot of fun this year. It's been great to see everyone else's progress through Instagram or Flosstube. But for myself, I'm getting a little burnt out. I think it's because I've been working on multiple pieces during a day because I've been trying to get caught up on the various swaps and exchanges that I'm participating in this month. So, you know, it's all good though. We're almost done. And then my plans for when I get finished with my new starts, I'm going to go back and try to fully finish as many of the new biscornus that I've started as I can within the month of May. So, with that, I'm going to go decide what I'm going to stitch on today and get to work. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely fantastic week full of lots of stitching. And if you are participating in Maynia, I hope that you are reaching all of your Maynia goals and that you're having just a blast working on it this year. And I will see you guys again in a few days. Bye, everybody.